Hey guys, what's going on? We're going to take a walk down here and see if we can see any salmon in the river because the sockeye are running right now. So we're going to take a walk out there and see if we see any fish. Hopefully we can. Hopefully the water's nice and clear. I just had to run downtown this morning and grab a couple packs of smokes. So we're going to walk out here and hopefully we see some fish. Hey, what's going on, Ron? We're going down here to the Wenatchee River. Right here at it's kind of a public swimming hole here for the locals. And people bring their dogs down here and walk, but we're going to walk down here and see if I can see any sockeye in the water. My neighbor caught a couple, I don't know, a couple weeks ago and brought me 4 nice fillets. And I mean, those fish look so fresh, it's just unreal. Hard to believe they came over 400 miles. So here's the swimming hole. I don't see any fish on the edges. Hello, Random Queen. How's it going? So we're here in central Washington. This is the Wenatchee River. This is some of the spawning beds. This is closed waters. It only opens up for, I don't know, maybe a week or 2 weeks. But I don't see any. Oh, yep, there's one just jumped. And over on that other side, you can see that bar right there. I seen fish moving there. In fact, I think that might be 2 right there. They like that sand and gravel. There's several there. And that is 2 right. Whoops. Sorry about that, guys. Right. You see those dark spots there? And then there's some more there. Those are salmon right there. Looks like there's about 2, 4, 6, 8, maybe 10 fish. Let's see if I can get a little better view of that. I could be wrong on that. I did see the one jump, but those 2 dark spots might not be. Yeah, no kidding, huh, Mossy? Yep, that's exactly what they're doing. That is a spot. There is some fish up there, but they're actually a little closer to the shore. They're kind of in the shade. That's what caught my eye. Those 2 dark spots, though, that I'm seeing right there, I think those are a couple sticks. Yeah, I just thought I'd just come down here this morning real quick. I'm retired, so I'm off every morning. I've been retired since February 20th. And I picked up fly fishing. Ooh, there's another nice one just rolled right over there. So they're definitely in here. Yeah, right over here. I don't know if you can still see the wake. Yeah, right there you can see the wake. A big one just rolled right there. Oh, there's another one just jumped out in front of me. I should have kept the camera there. So yeah, there's a lot of topwater action going on here. Unfortunately, this is closed waters. Letting them spawn. Yeah, I was hoping they were stacked up in here, but it doesn't look like they are. We'll walk up the trail here a little ways. Oh, here we go. We'll see something here. Well, one thing we will see here in about a month or so, we'll start seeing dead salmon floating around in the river and lots of turkey vultures and eagles eating on them. Oh, nice, a Rio Grande. Yeah, I had a buddy I was working with before I retired. He was I don't know where he was at in Texas, but man, he got into gar fishing, and it was a fanatic about it. Yeah, and this here, when this is open, this is only open sometimes only for a week, 2 weekends, and it's special rules. So it's fly fishing only. You can use a lure, but it's got to be a real small one. Barbless hooks only. You can, if you got a fly rod, you can have up to 3 flies on your leader. Yeah, we got lots of black bear here, but right here in this area, there's not too many because people are walking their dogs down here all day long, and there's lots of activity down here. So we don't, and I'm real close to town. If I see something, oh yeah, I see fish over there. So right there, you see those 3 gravel bars there? There's fish moving around on those. And that's what they're doing, is laying eggs. Yeah, you can actually see, maybe you guys can see them moving around there, those dark spots. Those are all salmon. Yeah, no kidding, right? Yeah, I'm here in Central Washington, and they raised all of our hunting license, fishing license, and tags, all that, 38%. So I might be giving up big game hunting because I can't buy just a hunting license where I can hunt grouse and squirrel. I have to buy a big game package. And I just like fishing way more than hunting. So if I have to give one up, I'm giving up fishing, or excuse me, hunting. Oh yeah. Birds are looking for any eggs that might float up on the top. Yeah, this is actually a pretty deep hole right here. It's out there in the middle. It's probably, I'd say in some places 12, 14 feet deep. And then there's that real nice rock shelf right there. People swim over there with a lawn chair and set a lawn chair up and sit over there. Just for privacy, I guess. I don't know. And then there's the irrigation flume right there. That's water for all the orchards that are around here. Hey, Share Bear, what's going on? Dorothy, what's up? Hey, Alive, sorry guys, I wasn't even looking at chat. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Real Odds, good to see you. Yeah, I'm checking out the salmon over there on those bars, those gravel bars over there. They're spawning. Hey, what's going on, Norman Raymond? This guy right up here in this house, he's got a nice view of the river. But he's got not very good access. I was hoping somebody would come cruising up here on this side, but they usually hang on that other side over there. There's a lot of activity over here. You can see this is a nice sandy beach, and this is the local swimming hole right here. I know it. I just for breakfast this morning, my neighbor, he's a fisherman too, and he caught some sockeye, and he brought me 4 fillets, and I smoked them. We ate one that night, and then I smoked the other one. Hey Bruce, what's going on? And I thought I was going to freeze 1 or 2 of those fillets, and nah, we wound up eating them all. I had to almost, well, I got a little bit more I'll probably have for lunch, but I had smoked salmon for breakfast this morning. I love it. I could live on that stuff. Yeah, you ain't a kidding, Mossy. Yep. Yeah, I was hoping to, there's a few of them rising, a few of them jumping. Maybe if well, then I'll have the sun. I'll go down on this other end. I was going to go up a little ways and look down the river, but then I'll be looking right into the sun, so I'll go this way and look back. We might be able to see some salmon rolling. Yeah, I see lots of little ones right over, like right where that rock is right there, about 10 feet this way. There's lots of little ones jumping right there. But down here is where I seen the big boys rolling. Get a better view here. Might see one darting by, but if I was able to come down here and fish, man, I'd be pitching a fly along that outside bend, and then right up here where there's kind of a, whoops, sorry about that, a nice flat spot right there. Throw right behind that rock right there. Try, what's going on, brother? Oh yeah, I'm standing on flat ground. I was hoping to see some fish in there, but I don't know, it'd be pretty tough to see. And like I was saying, there's a lot of Native American activity. I mean, for generations and generations down here. And I mean, this looks like a really good spot for like a village and for a fishing area. Well, somebody found right over there, you see that huge gravel bar, all that river rock right there. Oh, one just jumped right there. So somebody found Native American either remains or tools, and what happens is the state comes in and gives a huge amount of money to the tribe and lets them come in if they want and go through it, and then they bury it in river rock so nobody comes in and disturbs it. But that's what that right there is all about. That's what the state does. And somebody's got a chair set up over there, and then this thing, it looked like that was their lean-to. So most likely I would say it's a Native American, because they have fishing rights on this river, on most of the rivers in Washington State. Molly, what's going on? Yeah, I just thought I'd stop in here and do a quick little short and see if we can see any fish. They're really kind of hard to see, but they are in here spawning. But they're all on the other side of the river, not on this side. They don't care too much for the sand and all the people, you know, swimming in here and stuff. But the gravel bars over there is what they'd rather lay their eggs in anyway. I think we might go back up on top and walk down there and see if we can see any fish. It is a gorgeous area, isn't it? Just zoom off so it's not so cray-cray. There we go. I gotta get home though before my wife leaves for work so I can get her a pack of smokes. So I'm just gonna come down here real quick, see if we see any fish. It's gonna be kind of tough to see any in there. But that's what they like right there. That's perfect spawning beds. All the gravel bars. Yep, I agree with you, Mossy. This, you know, this whole area, all the way from where the Wenatchee River meets the Columbia River, from that confluence, all the way, I think, up to Tumwater Canyon, the government bought that from the tribe, from the Salish people. The Wenatchees and the Yakima, they all use this as a food source. And they bought this, and I think like 3 or 4 miles on each side of the river. That all that distance, I mean, we're talking 22 miles. And they purchased all that for $2 million. But the natives took the government back to court. They didn't get the land back, but they got their rights back. All right, guys, we're gonna head back down. Like I said, I gotta get the wife a pack of smokes, so we'll drive back up the pass a little bit here. Nice day though, I'll tell you what. Be a nice day to come down here and go swimming. Oh, no kidding, huh? Wow, that's pretty wild, Mossy. You know, about, I guess it'd be about 13 miles from here, there was one of the largest caches of Clovis points, some up to 8.5 inches, or excuse me, 8 inches long. I think there was 2 8 inches, and then a bunch of them that were 6, and I think there was like over 40 points found at Clovis. And if you want, I don't have the link to post. I just Googled it is the way I found it. And you just Google East Wenatchee Clovis collection. And there's several orchardists that have found pretty good sized deposits of Clovis points on their property. Whoops, wrong one. Go in here. Yeah, when I went in and got smokes, they had a slushy machine there, and man, I was just like, you know, I haven't had a slushy in a long time. Hey, what's going on, Caster? I know, yeah, with my luck, huh? Or fish will attack me or something. Yeah, they call me Mr. Lucky. Whoa, it's magnet on there. Yeah, so the Salish people, I think it's the Blackfoot, they call them the Ish people, and they call them that because they survived when the Lake Missoula, when the ice dam broke and washed all across the Pacific Northwest, basically, mainly Washington. That a lot of nations were wiped out. A lot of the natives were wiped out. So the ones that survived, the other natives that knew of the flood, man, they had a high level of respect for those survivors. Get caught up real quick here. Yeah, I might have to be getting a rubber ring here pretty soon anyway, just to sit on. Yeah, I'm scheduled for another colonostomy in about, I don't know, I think it's 3 or 4 months, but I've already had one, and they found, that I had some polyps. Good thing I went in, because there was a couple of them that were like 5 millimeters, and then a few small ones, and then the doctor was so gracious, took care of an internal hemorrhoid I had too. Yeah, I know, it's got way too much information. Sorry, guys. Really? That's interesting, Mossy. I'm going to pull over up here, Mossy. I'm going to hook you up, bud. Mossy, are you Native American? Hey, what's going on, Fabulous Fishing? Get you guys wrenched up so you can connect with everybody. I've seen you around before, Fabulous Fishing. You know what, Mossy? I've heard stuff of that, a lot of that too, especially in my Rockhound community that I follow. I've heard a lot of that same stuff. Hey, Stuart, what's going on, buddy? We were just down at the river looking at the salmon down there spawning. They were kind of hard to see, but you could see them when they're over the gravel bars. They kind of stick out. But I was hoping to see a lot more of them, but yeah, it sure is a gorgeous day. It's funny how here in this valley that all these roads, a lot of them go right through these big cold storage units. Lots and lots of fruit around here. Hey, what's going on, Brother Matty? I'm just doing a quick shorty here. I wish you guys could have been here a little earlier when I was down on the Wenatchee River checking out the salmon in the spawning beds. You could kind of make them out. I could see them a lot better. I'm sure it was a lot harder to see on your phones, but they're down there spawning. Ouch. Oh yeah, it's supposed to get 100 here today. Yeah, I'm just this is probably only gonna last another 10 minutes. I just had to run down and grab some smokes, and I thought I would see if we could see any fish, and we got to see a few anyway. But hopefully, I don't know. I can do it tomorrow. I might go fishing tomorrow. It's so incredibly hot. The water's just so warm. So that's still, is that even 70 degrees, Maddie? Yeah, unfortunately, this Bashaston Creek and Ingalls Creek up here where I live, sockeye used to run up there, but when they redid the road on Blewett Pass, they didn't time it with the fish run, and they wiped out the sockeye run. So now the only thing that runs in those creeks is steelhead. The salmon are gone. I wish they would do a reintroduction program, but I guess it would be extremely costly for the low numbers of fish that they estimate to go up there and breed. Go ahead, buddy. You're on the clock, mister. I ain't. I got nothing but time. I always give truckers a break, man. Pull over right up here, guys, and get caught up on chat because I'm going to lose you in about 5 minutes. I don't have any coverage up here of the pass, but you see those mountains up there? Those are the mountains up behind my house. I'll pull over here so I can show you guys, get a little better view of it. The beautiful mountain range, the Stewart Range. Yeah, those are right up behind my house. Some pretty good jagged points. And that right here in this area, just on the other side of that peak right there, is where that Travis Decker came through and got down on Highway 97. So let me put this back here. I'll get caught up on chat. Yes, Mossy, that's absolutely right. And like here in Washington State, we don't have any obsidian deposits. None have been found yet in this state. Yet I have found on the Columbia River and the Colville River, I have found obsidian points. So those are obviously traded. And you know, the types of materials such as obsidian, basalt, that kind of stuff, it does exactly pinpoint the areas that the trade routes, the established trade routes of the ancients. One thing I thought was really cool too is there a lot of the art and some of the combat armor that the coastal tribes made. A lot of that resembles stuff you'd see the Maya, the Aztec, and the Inca. A lot of that body armor, even some of the weaponry, is a lot alike. So there's no doubt in my mind that there was, I would say, commerce between North America, South America, long before Europeans ever came to this continent. And I don't know if you're familiar with it or not. I'm gonna ramble on here for a minute, guys. You can Google this ancient Chinese sea anchors found off the coast of the west coast of the Americas. So the Chinese were, especially in South America, they found a lot of these huge round stone anchors that the Chinese used about 500-600 years ago. So guys, I'll be losing reception up here real quick. If any of you, if I'm not subscribed to you, if you would just drop a line, a comment in one of my shorts, then I can subscribe to you. And Mossy, I'd like to talk with you more on this subject. So please leave me a remark in one of my shorts so I can sub you. Yeah, you can say goodbye to each other. Brother Manny, thanks for stopping in, buddy. You're going live tonight? Okay, cool, bud. I'll be there, brother. Yeah, you guys definitely want to check out No Fucks, No Frills, No Mercy. Most of you guys already know him, but those of you who don't, ties flies, and he catches big trout.